Quick disclaimer, this is a 21-year-old and up channel, so if you're not 21 years or older, please leave the channel now. Appreciate it. Everything here is for educational purposes only. Gotta say that now too. So you're looking at our Monster Monstera. It is a beaut. That's the new leaf. It just opened up fully yesterday. Look at that. To give you a perspective of how big that is. And beautiful. Unbelievable. And then I look back here this morning and look at that. I mean, that happened yesterday. That was not like that. I've got to get a freaking time-lapse camera in here, because that was not even hanging off of there yesterday. That just opened up and came all the way out yesterday, during the day yesterday while I was gone last night. So from this time yesterday till now, that has popped out completely. That's crazy fast. Probably sit here and watch that thing grow. And look how far. Look at that. And then there's another one under that. It's even bigger. Crazy. We've got Pooter and Scooter and Cooter. Look at you guys. There's Cooter at the bottom, and there's Scooter. You can see the difference in the two. They're two slider Cooter turtles, both farm raised. Cooter is a peninsula slider, and Scooter is a river slider Cooter. Like I said, both are farm raised. The reason they're here is because they're yellow striped, not red. So around here, our sliders around here are red striped, and I didn't want to take anything from out in the wild and put it in here. So we got farm raised. And then we have Digger over here. Digger is our box turtle. He is a rescue. He is a part of the family. He's an eastern box turtle. He was pretty much ever since he could walk, pretty much he's been here. He was found by some kids out in the street or in the highway. The little guy was about to be run over, so of course the kids knew I had this and had to get him, bring him over here. So we built all of this for him. You can see how big it is compared to him. He has plenty of room. He has full access to the sun and light. I do see him over here. He can go through Marco's Pass there. All the turtles have full access in and out. I have seen the turtles come in. They come up right where you can come up that log there. Come up and sit up on here. I see them here on this rock ledge all the time. They'll sit on the rock ledge and just drop off into the pond when I come in, usually. Digger, sometimes I'll see him sitting on that log, sunning himself. Most of the time he's over here waiting on a worm, because this is where I usually drop food down there. Look at him looking up at me. He's like, where's my isopod? I want to get an isopod this morning. Let's get an isopod this morning and feed Digger. Let's see if we can move this. Yeah. Let's see if we can grab him real quick. Yeah. Gotcha. Get him, Digger. Get him, Digger. Got him. Squash him, Digger. Don't let him get away. There you go. And that is how Digger eats. They are opportunistic. The opportunity is around, they will eat no matter what. If they have food in front of them, they will eat it. That's why we don't feed every day. They don't need to be fed every day. We can feed him a worm sometimes, an isopod sometimes. He'll find his own stuff in here, like ants and whatever else is crawling around in here. Just dig around and find things. But every once in a while I like to drop it down in there for him, just to make sure he gets a good hearty meal. That's his second isopod in 2 days. So he had one yesterday, he had one today. He really doesn't need any more than that. Same with, especially at that size, if you want to see how big he is, he's only that big. He's tiny. And it'll take him, you know, probably 5 years. He's probably only 6 months old, maybe a year old at that point, but it'll take him 5 years to get, you know, maybe the size of my hand. These guys over here will get big pretty quick. Scooter is the female, Cooter is the male. Pooter is our goldfish, and then we have Plinko here, which is our algae eater, getting big. These guys, we fed them yesterday and this morning. I'm sorry, day before yesterday and this morning. So every other day we'll throw some pellets in there. I'll drop some black soldier flies down on top of the water. Turtles will come up and eat the black soldier flies. So they get a diverse diet. And yeah, let's take a look at the plants. These are day 20, so we're coming up on 3 weeks. We cranked the Grand Masters up in wattage a little bit, so we just turn the volume up. We're pushing the gas pedal a little harder. And that's what I like to use an analogy on, because that's our gas pedal. This is over here. This is our gas pedal. So we're pushing 318 watts of power. I'm running 2 channels. I have 4 to run, but I'm only running 2. This is the cool white channel. This is a warm white channel. This is a red and deep red. So I'm not using any reds right now in veg. I'm going to save these for flower. I like to start off with the blue. Everything seems to do really well just with the blue, the cool blue. And then as the plant's coming into week 2, I'll add in some warm red, or warm white, but it's actually, you can see the, it's kind of a gold color. And then the reds are little tiny, or red diodes in the center of those that we can add in with that when we get a little further into veg. As we get ready to go to flower, we'll add in this far red, leave out the deep red until we start seeing flower. And then towards the end, we'll reduce the reds and end up back on the cool blue to finish off the final week. And that seems to be a really good formula. Everything seems to really enjoy that. The algae, shrimp. Look at the shrimp. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they are everywhere. But what I'm doing is taking some of this algae out. As this algae grows, we don't want it to overtake the pond. It will overtake and actually slow the flow of the water. But right now, it's actually catching poo. It's catching and cleaning debris out of my water. And we can just add this right to the soil. And the worms and the isopods and the critters will come up and just eat that algae releasing all its nutrients back into our soil, putting that biology, this creek biology, into our soil biology. And yes, as long as the soil is wet, it will survive. Some of it will survive anyway. A lot of it gets eaten, of course, but this plant here, this is the OK Calyx's Orangeline. A little overwatering, curling here, you know. Nothing's perfect in this system. This seems to be really one of the only few that is really doing that. It's probably because I got it so close to the creek. Probably should have put this one more in the middle of the back, towards the back a little bit. This one over here is old shorts. This is stubs. We call this one stubs. Look how big these leaves are for how small, short, and stocky this plant is. What I was going to do is come in here and take this leaf on, this bottom leaf, pop it off. This is the one that had that little damage on it. Look how big that leaf is on that little short stocky plant. Look, these down here. So we took some fingers, remember, and we were allowing these lower branches to get that light. So today I'm just going to take this one here and allow that light to get down to that one. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to take this one here, and that's it. That's all we're going to do. And that's going to open up that light a little bit, some airflow, some light flow. And tomorrow we might take a few more. Oh yeah, it's got a good smell to it. That's that lunar cheese from Luna Whitcomb. So lunar cheese, Orangeline, what we got? Raspberry Deadhead, Luna Whitcomb, Raspberry Deadhead, Raspberry Deadhead. So we've got 2 lunar cheeses, 3 deadheads, and an Orangeline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 6. We're only allowed to grow, if you know Virginia law. Wow, that smells good. We're allowed to grow 4. We have 6, so that means that probably that little one there probably won't do much. We might get rid of that one, and probably that little one over there we might get rid of that. We'll play it by ear once we get to flower. They're not illegal until we flip to flower and they start producing THC. So once they start producing THC, then we have to decide. I'm gonna come over here and take this leaf, this bottom, just because it's not getting any light. It's blocking a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. That's a 5 finger, and this up here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 finger here. This one down here below it was a 5 finger. You see, let's take that one too, just to open up some of that right there. We're going to take cuts off of this plant because this plant could be special. We could have got lucky with this one. Yeah, it's got a really good freaking smell to it, man. I don't know, it's weird right now. When I pluck it though, it's like shoots off this kind of a fruity, gassy, green earth, sweet. It's all over the place, right? And it does a little stick, a little tacky there. I like that. This one and that one. These two deadhead raspberries are beautiful. Big monster leaves. You know, we haven't fed really anything. We've done a couple of foliar feeds. I'm just going to take a finger here. So sometimes I like to just take a finger, just a little pinch. And that does change things. Anything you do when you pluck, you're changing something. That plant has to take energy now. And the energy it's going to take to heal that small wound. So when like I said over there, I only take a few a day, maybe one a day. Keeps the herm away. Okay? 1 to 2 a day, keep the herm away. Okay? It's a good t-shirt. Remember it. If you go stripping these things all at one time, you're opening yourself up to herms, stress. That's why I really don't like stripping it all down at one time during flower. A lot of people do it. It seems to do just fine. It does usually most of the time. Sometimes you get a herm on a weak plant, but most strong plants can handle the pluck all the way down and then come back and do fine, keep producing. But why give it all that stress? It takes a lot of energy to heal all those wounds at one time. So imagine like 1,000 cuts on your stuff. It takes a long time to heal up. So I'm a big fan of a little a day. You're done. You don't have to do any defoliation when you flip the flower because it's already been done slowly and over the course of its life. Like over here, you see where these leaves are laying on top of each other. Those are the ones I'll take out. Like that big one right there, just laying up on everything. Come in there, reach down in there, take that big one out from the bottom. Take a finger from that one, that big one there that's covering up everything, and let her go. Come back the next day, maybe take a finger. Maybe 2 days, maybe 3 days. You don't have to do it all at once. That's my big thing, you know, that's what I don't like plucking all at once. Like I'll take one side one day, then the other side another day, and work my way up. What I mean by sides is like, okay, so there's going to be 2 here. So there's 1 here on this side, and there's 1 here on this side. These are 2 big leaves. I'll take this one maybe in a couple days. I'll wait, let this heal up. Another couple days, I'll come back, take the next one. Just takes time, you know, over the course of a week, we'll have her nice and thinned out, where everything is breathing nice and gets good light flow, air flow. I'm not looking for pretty here. I'm not looking for, like, I want to make it look pretty and all even. That's not the point here. Making it look pretty and even is not the way to go. That is not how nature works. Nature does not give a shit about pretty. It really doesn't. It's beautiful on its own, but it doesn't give a shit about it. It's not thinking, hey, I'm going to wake up this morning and do my hair, look all pretty for everybody. No, it's going to grow however it wants to grow. Usually that growth is going to be in a pattern that's beautiful, which is the beauty of nature, the geometry. Look at these things. We got to get these things outside. We got a couple more days, I think, until we get the weather to break. This thing here, it's going to be a monster. It's already like plugged in to the it's like rooted into the cloth. Let me just pull that off. We're gonna repot it anyway, so it's not like those roots are gonna hurt anything. We gotta repot and take them outside. Just we really gotta water. Right now we were watering twice a day. We have to water these cow pots twice a day because the roots are coming through the bottom. You can see coming through the sides, coming through the bottom, attaching themselves to. Oops. So yeah, but that's the cool thing about these cow pots. That's the light too. Yeah, we got a water right now before I forget while I'm thinking about it. So today is Easter Monday. Hope everybody had a great Easter Sunday. Everything in here is looking pretty good. Got a little pond water there. I like that cloth. Now the bad thing about the cloth is that the roots but I kind of did a little sloppy on not picking them up often enough. I just kind of let them go and forgot about them. So we're supposed to get these sex tested. Wilson Genetics is going to send me some more tests. We're going to test these, so we don't have to waste our time outside. There we go. And that's it. So everything is looking up to par. And I appreciate everybody hanging out, and I hope everybody has a great Monday, Easter Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.